Digital, I haven't fully tested the docking, but I have not had the best experience with the whole sea. So, basically docked it. Docking worked, right? But
Are you
then went to
talking docking with
respawn it.
the cargo section?
I don't really know exactly what Digital is talking about, but what I'm talking about is yeah, so I docked with the I docked with Orison, and then by docking with Orison, I then had to store the ship, but then when I tried to pull the ship back out, it was spawned in the hangar with the what do you call them? Spindles expanded, and it was glitchy. So whole C, like you said, Digital, yeah, it's still broken a little bit. All right, let's put a paint on this whole A. Thanks for the follow, Choco. Choco. Welcome in. Okay, paints. Vehicles. Let's show these paints we're giving away real quick. It's gonna be these three, I believe. Yeah. I think it's the Dusk. It's that 3-pack on the store right now. The Dusk, the Empyrean, and the Horizon. I think the Dusk is the coolest looking.
Ooh, I like the. Hold on. Yeah, go dust. Dust is good, but I also like Empyrean. I like that white with gold too.
Let's check out the Empyrean first.
I don't know. That's got that like concierge look.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
What does
system.
docking have to do with running RMC or just buying and selling it right?
Like when you're
So
docking, are you talking like a different type of docking window, or are we talking like standard
I don't
docking?
know. I don't know because if you can, what I don't fully understand because I haven't tested it is if you took a whole C to a Lagrange
Yeah.
point to buy RMC, like I just did a second ago, but I did it with the whole A. That's how it could relate digital, if that makes sense. But I haven't actually tested that process, so it's hard to say. I don't
Can I
fully.
get a
Your vehicle has
invite
been
to the
delivered
party?
to
Yes, from the Lagrange points. If you look on UEX Corp, and yes, Devar, I'm getting you an invite. If you look on UEX Corp, I think it's like Hurl 5. I can't remember all of them. Crew
Oh,
L4, Hurl, Crew L1, 5, Arc L1, Hurl 5, or
is there
L2.
only specific ones, or are they any Lagrange point?
I'm just going off of UEX Corp, and it does seem like they are. It's not every single one, but it might be any because. But I didn't see any of the mix on there, so maybe not any. It's not every Lagrange point has a station, if I remember correctly. Because sometimes you just have like those like you jump to one and they don't have a station. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it is. But I don't see any of the mix on here. So who knows? Who knows unless we test it. Looks like any with Platinum Bay. That's probably a good filter, Dyer. Yeah. If it has a Platinum Bay, it probably has it. Gosh. Having an extra large hangar is both a blessing and a curse. And this is why I parked my
But yeah,
Cyclone over here.
it all gives you an extra large one, like when you dock with it now.
If you have a ship that's would only fit in an extra large, like a Reclaimer, an 890, yeah, it'll give you an extra large.
Oh, okay. But I mean, it doesn't do it every single time you dock something, no, right?
No, I'm just at my home.
Oh, okay.
So if I was somewhere else, it would give me what I needed for the ship. That does look cool. I like that paint.
Yeah, like it's just got a very like executive look. That one does, anyways.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, let's go look at the other one. It's actually why they made them a long time ago.
Y'all on Orison?
Yes.
Okay, so that's that.
Welcome.
You saying they made the gray cats to get around your hangar? Is that what you're saying? Like a golf
Yeah.
cart? That's funny. All right, let's check out the other two paints real quick.
Did I not get any? Freaking. Oh, I gotta go find sustenance now. Ugh.
Goodbye.
Oy vey.
The PTV. Got it. Got it.
Huh? I have no idea where she went.
This storing your ship and pulling it back out is also another blessing and a curse because it just adds a lot of time if you think about it. At least if you're trying to do what I'm trying to do, I should say. Back when we just had the hangar modules, they were modular back then and could get huge. Like imagine 4 of those connected together by doorways. Well, I mean, if you've got a capital ship, I guess probably those would be docked, wouldn't they? Do you think you'd ever have an Idris in a hangar? Probably not. But I don't know the history of that. There are Idris-sized hangars. Okay. Only on planets.
Limbos is so good.
What's up, Shiny?
Trying to find out all my stuff here.
Welcome to the ASOP
Figure
vehicle
where I
retrieval
can go
system.
to get things. Cloudview Center, oh, so showroom. Okay, so I missed that.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your
Trying to
vehicle
remember
has
where
been
everything
delivered
is
to
now.
follow
in this
your
fucking
location.
place.
Yeah, Grimhex is really only reclaimer size, right?
Yeah, you can put a reclaimer in Grimhouse. That's the only thing that's nice about it is the only space accessible reclaimer docking point, landing point. See, that's the thing is we need to differentiate because docking and landing in Star System are 2 different things, right?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So, like, basically, I was like, well, what would you fit an Idris in, hangar-wise, you know? But I don't think that currently they have an Idris-size hangar in the current model at the stations.
No,
And
the plan is anything capital size will have to dock, so you will have to actually use a docking coupler, and your ship will always be exposed in capital size. So I don't know about a Polaris. If the Polaris will fit in the reclaimer like Digital says, I don't know. Be curious to see if the Perseus and the Galaxy do the same. I would imagine it shows the Galaxy landed, so I would imagine it probably fits inside of a hangar.
what is
Planet
going
side,
on?
yeah, correct. But like Orison, if you were to bring like just like a hammerhead, you dock a hammerhead at Orison and you use the docking port, right?
Yes. I think.
Man, you do, yeah. That thing is so wicked. You should honestly, man, like the steering wheel makes a world of difference. You
Yeah.
have a 900-degree turn with the steering wheels. But what a cool looking vehicle, eh?
Yeah.
If that's what EVs look like, well, and they weren't garbage, then it'd be a reasonable thing to consider. Isn't it bad you got to use a vehicle just to get around in your hangar?
Yeah. It's massive. Yeah. Polaris is smaller than the 890, so it will 100% fit in Grim. That's good to know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good to know, yeah. So it'll fit everywhere else planet side. But you'll be able to dock, like that's the other thing is in space a lot of those will be able to dock with a docking port. And I don't see why a reclaimer can't dock with its docking coupler, right? Or maybe they just haven't set it up to have a proper docking coupler.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of opportunities to tighten some of that stuff up long term.
Well, the reclaimer's old, right? So I think it's actually pre-docking coupler.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, like it's supposed to have one, but I don't know if it, because you should have to actually like put its. That's what it has a docking port, like a coupler on top. So you should have to actually like turn it so the top faces the station. Yeah, well that's, again, that might be it, right? Digital.
I don't even want to talk about the Karak. That thing's been broken since the day it came out.
I love the Karak though.
All right, we've looked at the Empyrean, the Dusk. The last one is the Horizon.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Do
system.
they not have sustenance by category anymore? You used to be able to go to Cousin Crow's and buy like a ton of the drinks. Now you got to buy them one at a time. That's kind of, well, maybe it's under miscellaneous. Oh, there it is.
You
Okay,
can
yeah.
go to like a terminal, but yeah, you'd have to buy them one at a time if they're just on a table.
No, you can, if you go into Cousin Crow's and you go under miscellaneous, you can buy like 100 of them. So that's usually
Yeah.
what I do.
Yeah.
And then now I gotta go and get myself some. Ooh. What is this Cambio SRT? Oh, salvage
Well,
repairs,
digital.
funds.
I don't go that far, probably that far back with the Karak, so I'm probably misstating a little bit. Did the cargo work when it first came out?
Yep, it worked.
Jeez.
Like I used to use it as a cargo ship, but that was when you
Please visit us
just
again.
filled it. It auto-filled, right? So I have no idea what it does now.
And there's no way to get it
Yeah,
out.
is there somewhere to
Gets-
buy ammo and stuff in Orison? I can't remember.
Yeah,
have to-
I think can you do it at the place near the TDD maybe? I don't know. I don't shop on Orison a lot.
See, that's the problem. Is it's inconsistent. Like Orison, you can't buy some stuff that you can buy other places. Like I wish they would tighten that up.
You can
Like
buy guns at Awesome.
Where?
It's a little shop.
Is
It's
it
in
the
that
one in
big
the
hall,
Stratus
yeah.
building?
That's a security shop right by. I remember.
Is it by the TDD,
like-
Wolf? The Stratus building?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Because I remember they also had the Crusader security shop here. You can go in right at the Crusader, like over by Cousin Crow's, the showroom. Not showroom, but
I did apply that paint, right?
oh,
Yeah,
maybe I'll get
Horizon.
you know the arrow core that you're wearing.
Welcome to the
If
The-
you're in
ASOP
Crusader,
vehicle
you
retrieval system.
you can get it blue.
Oh, you mean like the yellow armor I'm wearing? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. You can get that in blue.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna have to
buy a
grab
couple
that
of
while
them.
I'm here.
Your vehicle has
So if
lost
you know when you go to the where Cousin Crow's is, like where the Crusader showroom is, kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
Just if you stay to the right, you'll actually come up to this like weird little door, and it has it in there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll need to do that. Isn't there... Yeah, I like the paints too, Dyer. Honestly, I might have to buy that paint back again just so I have it. It's
Because
gonna
you're
be-
giving those away, right?
Yeah, this is the last paint that's in the pack that I'm showing right now. Or about to show. This one's cool too. No, I think I'm with you. I think the Dusk might be my favorite. This one's cool as
Yeah,
well.
if you like black, Dusk is really good, right? But I do like the I like that other one just because it's got that white adds to it, just adds a little snappy, but the
Yeah.
Dusk is really good too. Ooh, I can buy med pens here? Sweet. Let's buy 100 of those.
Hey, Wolf, you at Orison?
No. I'm heading now. Because I
Okay.
need a quantum drive from now.
Trying to decide, guys. What should I do for the cargo slash RMC tonight? What ship should we pull? Do we want to risk the whole sea?
I don't know. We could go to a smaller route as well and just kind of.
We would
I mean, the
with
whole sea with like a couple of careful, like scouts might be viable, right? Or are you
yeah.
thinking like just because it's a pain in the butt? And it
Yeah, I'm
sometimes
just
screws
worried
up?
about. I'm worried. That's the thing is the whole sea is like it's like I don't. There's a good analogy that's just not popping in my head, but it's the very like. It's like I was driving down the road earlier, and out of nowhere, this Camaro just rides my ass, and is super impulsive, weaving in and out of the lanes. That's how I feel about the whole sea. It's like you never know what the fuck it's gonna do. Like it's just like
It's like
what is
most Ram
going
drivers.
on? Yeah, like just driving down the highway and here comes this Volkswagen just flying and then there's a Camaro and I'm like, I guess they were racing. Maybe that's what was going on. But yeah, it's just very bizarre. Hit Dyer says, I think the word you're looking for is useless. And I'm sure that's exactly how Dyer would have phrased it with that tone and everything. I think the word you're looking for is useless. Okay, so whole A I would say is probably the smallest we should go. So that's
Right,
only
I have my
64
raft now,
SU. Um,
so I get 90s, whatever. Just need to go buy some ammo now. Cloudview Center or any Cloudview Center?
yeah,
That reminds
we
me, is
will.
anyone gonna get the new Star Wars game?
No.
That game is gonna be a sale
What
game for me.
what the Star Wars woke game?
Well, let's let's reel it back a little bit.
No, but what you're talking whatever that the
Outlaws. Yeah. I
Oh,
think
yeah
that's what he's talking about. Yeah.
that one.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of opinions on that game, and I'm gonna let it go on
No.
sale before I even consider it.
it just
Space
looks
Marine
so
2
mid.
or Death.
Yeah, Space Marine 2 is my priority right now.
To the ASOP
Um,
vehicle retrieval
gonna stream
system.
that Thursday night.
Very nice.
I was saying he doesn't have any tones, and I think that's a lie.
Dyer
When
has
you
absolutely no tone.
what are you thinking, Wimbo? Did you look at the classes, or do you have an idea what you might want to play?
When I last looked at it, maneuverability is most important to me.
So assault
Yeah, that's where I
or
was leaning.
tactical, I think. Assault
I
or
think it was one of
tactical,
those two. Yeah, I
because the
haven't looked at them in a
tactical is the
bit.
one with the grappling hook, and the assault is the one with the jetpack.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Those are the two I was eyeing. I want to feel like I'm flying as much as possible.
So the assault.
Yeah, we'll see though. I'm
Assault
gonna
or Power Fist or Thunderhammer.
I don't know how like trying out different classes is gonna work. I'm assuming with ops you can flip flop. I'm
It
imagining.
sounds like it's not specific to, like, I don't know for certain, but some people have stated that you could have the same classes together. You're not restricted. But yeah, you just, when you start the game, you just pick your class, so it doesn't really matter which one you play.
Okay. Hey Troguns, welcome in. How are you?
Drogue. Last call for passengers.
All right. What did you say you were pulling out, Shiny?
That doesn't really matter. I'm still just looking. I gotta buy ammo, so I gotta do that. Where was that again? That was just okay. So I'm at where the apartments are. I just gotta cross over to where the TDD was, right?
Yeah.
I like how my mind works sometimes. One of my thoughts was, ooh, I should jump out of the ship doing quantum drive.
Oh yeah, I can actually use a map now and mark where I want to go.
Okay,
That's actually a thing.
let me ask this question to chat because I feel like based on their response, they've had experience or seen other streamers or YouTube videos of the whole sea, they can help me to make this decision. So if I spawn the whole sea and I need to sell at a station, am I going to have a weird cargo center error? I've not heard anything about that, Shoguns, but that would be incredible because I'm going to be there.
Well, because this year is supposed to be the release of Squadron 42, so
We don't
I
know
would
that, but
they
it,
more or less implied it because they were, or at least it might be next year, but it sounds like it would be.
I think we'll get a release date. I'm not getting my hopes up for anything beyond that, personally.
I think it's gonna be at least until next year, because advertising cycles.
Because when's CitizenCon this year or next year?
October.
Okay. So yeah, I think it's gonna be.
Okay, so yeah, we won't. No, if we're not, it'll be no. I guarantee it's going to be launch week.
Welcome.
They're not going to launch until launch week, right?
Yeah,
Would
that would make sense because you'd want to, because that would probably.
It's launch week would
Yeah.
just be like, so they'll probably announce it here in October,
Mhm.
and that launch week will be when it happens. So the chances of Mark Hamill being there would probably be pretty high.
Dire. I think they're going to announce Squadron 42 will release on console and mobile.
Yeah.
That would be
Here's the dollar
hilarious.
for the jar. That's
That would be hilarious.
No, what they would do is release a face thing. It's like, oh, you can look at your ships on mobile now.
if I could go on mobile and like use it like Mobi-Glass to do my stuff, I would certainly. I'd have a tablet hanging right now to do it. Because right now, like it's like instead of me pulling up my Mobi-Glass, if I could just reach my thing and integrate it to like even just upgrade my like add stuff to my ships, hell yeah, I would do it.
Yeah.
Even if it was like $20 or not 20, but like if they were like $10 a month for me to be able to do that, and I was playing this game consistently, absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be cool. We're gonna do. I was talking to Ronan and Ender about this. Where we're gonna do a kind of like a live stream of CitizenCon in the Discord, and then I'm gonna hop in between panels, chat with everybody. Because I obviously won't be able to stream it because I'll be in the UK. Could you imagine boarding an airplane with your entire PC rig? It'd be a nightmare. Sure, people do it though.
You can't stream with the Twitch app, can you?
Yeah, you can. You can stream like you could do like a more of like a just chatting kind of vibe.
Yeah, then do it. You should
Yeah,
be doing
yeah.
that then.
But there's also kind of like the how good is the Wi-Fi gonna be? How good is the there's just a lot of variables you have to think about with that. So you never know. Get a selfie stick and live stream. I don't know about that.
Here you go. At some
Not a-
point, I definitely want to like join you guys if you go like, but this year probably not. But if they do something big, like on launch week or something next year for Squad 42, I probably will think about it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so where do I go to buy ammo in this freaking place? Like, I mean, that's Stratus. This is not it, right?
I don't know about I am not the person to ask for Orson. Probably the same place I would imagine that you'd buy guns.
Dude, I don't know where to buy-
What ammo do you need?
No, I found it. It looks like a kid's store.
Yes, it's that. It's to the left of the TDD. Yeah.
Kelto or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you can buy armchairs. Cool. Personal weapons. Very nice. Very nice. I like it.
Hey Wolf, welcome. You're arriving at Orson.
I am. And now you understand why I need a different drive. Because I
Did
need
you-
a PS2 and a...
Man, this is ridiculous. Like this place looks like an arcade, and I'm just like loading up on ammo.
I know, right? Isn't it weird? Like, that's just
It's
a
like
weird
convenience
spot.
store and buy some nachos and so strange. Can I buy Codas here? Oh no.
That'd be cool.
Never mind. I always go to Grimhacks and buy like 100 Codas. It's like my favorite gun in the game.
It's a great gun. I think you might have been the person that told me to buy one.
I've been hardcore Coda for a long time. Like if I have no other choice of weapon, I will like if I can only fit a sidearm, I'll always pick a Coda.
Okay, I'm gonna try Crew L1 for a purchase real quick. Yeah, we could probably all do, Wolf, did you say you said you had a combat ship, right?
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of?
It's a Cutlass Blue. Or Arrow.
Either of those could work. Preferably the Arrow. But the, definitely want to get an Atlas drive here at Orison for that.
Yeah, okay, okay, I'll pick up the... I don't think this place sells Atlas drives, though.
Yes, they do. No,
Really?
no, Atlas is at Hurl 5.
Yeah,
So
Grix.
I might as well...
I'm gonna try that.
The quantum drive that I was looking for heal.
Because what I'm thinking is, with the crew that we've got, I'm just kind of waiting on you guys to be ready. But what we'll do is maybe Shiny, you can be the person we're escorting, based on the ships that you have, and then Davari, Wolf, and I can be in fighters.
Yeah, because I got my raft. I got my C2.
I say we start small.
You go with the raft?
Yeah, go with the raft, and then we can kind of see how the ground points are functioning. Because one thing I wanted to test on this stream is like how we if the actual buy sites on the ground are useful or not.
See, I don't know. Like you're talking, you'll have to lead the way because I don't. You've played this patch way more than I have.
Sure. Yeah, I can tell you where to go. While you guys are assembling, though, I'm gonna go run a small run.
I just finally got all my gear. Like I had to go and like buy a bunch of like sustenance.
I'm right next to you.
I lost all my, like my med pens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Med
Can
pens.
you buy
ammo,
me some
sustenance.
supplements as well?
So much?
Substances.
I have 100.
Okay.
Crow's Lux, so I can I got 10 on me as well, so I can easily grab more.
Too bad there's none of these ground sites at Crusader. Closest one is Hurston.
When you talk about ground sites, what do you mean?
So basically, the popular spots are Rappel and Pickers Point, Pickers Field. Jeez, I was looking at Maker's Point. Pickers Field, and they're on Hurston, and that was where you did all of the like really profitable RMC runs in 323. And so, issue we had the other night, and I'm just wondering if a hotfix fixed this, is the terminals and being able to buy from them, or no, the freight elevator terminals and being able to haul the cargo up. So, I'm going to do a small run real quick. At a
I'm right
Grange
behind you.
Point.
Where you headed to?
Behind Limbo, you are? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay, got it.
7 kilometers away from you.
I'm in my menu right now. That's why I can't tell. Let's do. Trying to see where I'm gonna
So-
go.
How about you for food right now? Well,
Oh, not bad at all. Just forgot to pick up any.
okay.
Let's see. Closest probably Crew L1 or Crew L4. Let me see what I'm closest to. Crew L1. That's where we're going, Davari.
Bricks are from scrapyards?
No, I'm just doing this while you guys are rearming and Wolf's getting his drive and all that, just trying to have a little bit of profit. I'm still in my whole A.
Normally never buy this much stuff, so probably gonna die.
To get your elevators to work, I need to sell some cargo. What elevators? Oh, freight elevator. Freight elevator. I see.
Your elevators?
Freight elevators. I like that.
Elevators.
Thank you for pulling me to both of those jump points, Davari. That was very convenient. I didn't have to do anything.
You just got to hang out, eh?
Yeah, I was aligning with all of them just like he was, and they just timed it right where... Cool thing is you don't have to fully calibrate anymore.
No?
Mm-mm. No, I mean, you can see on my screen I'm at 13% calibrated, and I just got pulled by Davari's jump.
Oh, so as long as he calibrates.
Yeah.
I also have to switch out the arrows guns because it only has Gatling.
I would highly recommend that, yeah. That's another thing we should test one of these nights. Like, if I've got the guns you need, you come to my hangar, and you spawn up your arrow, and we just take them off. Put them on.
Oh, like, yeah, if you could... Well, yeah, it would be cool if you could just, like, pull out the guns on the hangar lift.
Because you can spawn your guns from the freight elevator. So I could spawn my gun... In theory, I could spawn my guns from the freight elevator. Wolf could call up his arrow in my hangar, and then I could just put the guns on his ship.
Oh, no. My helmet's gone. I put it in my backpack, but it's gone now.
That's weird.
Another thing we need to test is... I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, that, component locking thing. I don't know how we do that.
I have no idea how to do that, yeah. That'll probably be an off-stream thing for me, because it's probably a keybind.
It's probably a keybind.
Which one, Limbo?
So,
locking.
I think it was Grix earlier that was telling us about, like, component locking changing. So it used to be that you had to go into precision mode, but you can supposedly component lock without being in precision mode now. Keyboard, it's R, is what Grix says. R. On keyboard.
So if I push R and ship, it will go into precision mode?
I think it will just help with component lock. I can't. Grix will have to answer that for you in chat. I'm not 100%. Nope, you lock on. Okay. So if you press R, Grix, help us understand more. So if you press R when you're like, say you're on bounty or something, do you just keep pressing R to cycle between the components? How do you know what component you're locked onto? Definitely need to try this. I'm really curious. First lock on and then press R to cycle. Okay. That's helpful. It's in the target screen.
I don't know how this is going to work. So I put a military drive on my Quantum, or on this Argo raft. I don't know if that's going to be a bit much. Might have to get myself...
What's the fuel tank size? Because we know how this can turn out for you, Shiny.
Yeah, that's why I was... I don't know about that. I don't even know where... I guess I would have to just look at the easiest thing to do. Pledge store... Ships...
Should I put a distortion gun on my arrow?
Grix, by default, no, you're not going to be able to put links here. I've been trying to figure out how to just quickly permit people to use links. There were just too many chances lately with bots coming in here and trying to fish people with their links, so I just turned them off. But if you DM it to me, I can throw it in chat, whatever you're trying to share.
Fuel tank just says too large and a small, so I don't know.
You'll just want to go based off of Urkel, Shiny. So, like, if you go to Urkel, it'll tell you the fuel capacity. Yeah.
Go to my GPS calculator.
Should I put distortion on my chip?
I don't have a lot of opinions on distortion. I would say for what we're
Mm.
doing, probably not.
Distortion's not really good.
Yeah, I haven't spent a lot of time with distortion guns.
So Bolin. Really, I want a Humera probably. So what the fuck did I just put on there? I got an XL1. So I can get, yeah, 1150, which is not that.
Okay. Here's the video from Buzzcut
I
Psycho
can get
related
32
to
from a Humera.
sub-targeting, posted 2 months ago. This must have been in 323 then, Grix. I'll post it if anybody in chat wants to look at it. That's from Grix. Must not be a 324 thing then if he posted that 2 months ago. Because that would have probably been Evocati and they wouldn't have been able to share that content. That's good to know. That's good to know that it still works.
Oh, Chinese CA's extra large hanger. That's weird. Where is that even? Ooh.
Normally what I do, Shiny, with the, when I'm trying to decide with a military drive is I'll slap it on in Urkel, and then I'll, see, like, what the biggest jump is across the verse, across the
Well, it
system,
does.
and see if I
See
get,
what it
like, a
does?
little red or yellow or orange indicator on the fuel icon.
If you see it, it'll tell you your max distance. So the XL1 will do a max distance of 1150. Whereas the Humera, which is civilian A-type, will do a 3200. But it's still like the military is a 260,000, whereas a Humera is 126, which is still better. Because the current one, the Bolin, is only 74,000. So, like, I'm quite a lot different in speed, but I'm still maintaining good. Like, that's why usually I run civilian A-type drives. Just because they are the best fuel to speed. But an
Yes.
XL1, an XL1 will do like a third of that for distance.
I think I'm
For
stuck
double
here.
the speed.
What's going on, Davari?
I think I'm stuck here. I landed on the pad outside of your hangar, and it won't let me get up.
Uh-oh.
Try holding, or
Is
try
the
holding
elevator?
Y.
Raft is sexy time and companionship.
Oh, I can put components in my ship now, physically.
Yep.
So I
I
can
mean, you
carry them to a different station.
Yeah, you can do that. You can't, like, plop them in yet, but you can put them on your ship.
Okay,
Because I was thinking here, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to pull out my
go?
arrow and then fly all the way to
If you need
Cool.
something, use the
whatever it
terminal.
is.
That's what it's there for.
Okay, so that's how you could. What is this? Shower? Oh, it's a shower. Okay, yeah, crew quarters. That's very cool. Very cool. Crew quarters. That's this is cool looking shit. So bridge, airlock, lift. You know, they're very British in a lot of ways, but at least the pilot seat's on the left, so I can handle that.
How the heck do you get stations to auto load for you? Because I'm trying to go through the flow here. This would be if I
auto load.
so they released it, I think, in 322, where they kind of had that green box that you fly to. And okay, Grix is kind of helping. Select your ship.
Works for the wind again.
Because it's
Oh,
like
this
read it
thing
out
is-
for me, Grix. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't let me select anything. Oh, it's because my ship isn't stored. Is that why? Is that why? Because my ship isn't stored? I think that's why. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it then for this run. I'm not going to go back down to my hangar. That's good to know. I'll try that next time. If anybody played Forza Horizon 4, you will remember this song dearly.
No.
Is the menu music. And like the cars, like they were like panning around the cars as like the seasons were changing. It was such a good main menu.
Oh, this raft! I am so glad I bought it. It is so industrial. I love it. I feel like it should
Remind
be
me,
a
Shiny, are
toy.
you? I can't remember. Do you do the sub stuff or no?
Sub stuff?
The sub stuff with RSI.
No, I haven't subbed in a long time.
Okay, I got it. Cause
They don't usually have enough for me to care, right? Like it's
yeah,
not usually good enough for me to pay my money.
yeah, I get that.
I'm all for it if it's good.
I subbed because I want to. It's still on my radar, but I want to be able to. How do I phrase this? I want to be able to use my sub stuff that I've accumulated over the years as items to buy in a Discord shop on my Discord channel or Discord server. I just have to build the bot for it to all work properly. That's why I've continued to sub, like the little trinkets and stuff you can buy in game. But I kind of, I kind of want them to, or not buy in game, but you get less sub flare. So it's like a little project that I want to try out in the Discord one of these days. I'm prioritizing my video game bot, which is
Thought Citizen is really trying hard to crash.
so close. I'm so close to beating testers for that. Speaking of bots, why isn't the song bot working? Should be showing the songs I'm listening to as I'm
This
listening
thing's
to them.
actually fairly maneuverable for what it is. As far as I can tell, this thing's got a single remote turret.
That's weird. Even though you're not like directly here,
Mm-hmm.
I can somehow access device hangar and dials hangar.
Yep. Anybody in your party, you should be able to access their hangar at their home.
Well, I think I'm stuck here until you open your hangar doors because it will not let me take off.
That's so weird. Hey Shugo, are the box missions doing good? We're going to be testing the planet side locations soon. With RMC runs. If you're talking about the hauling missions, we haven't done any of that tonight. Like the traditional Hargo commodity missions. What is going on with this bot?
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
I don't know
hoping.
if I'm gonna have to exit to menu to get this to unglitch because I'm stuck like a meter above your thing, but I can get out and walk around and I can get back in my ship and I can fire it back up, but I can't take off, can't do anything.
Okay, let me go back to my. I'm actually about to go back to my hangar right now. Actually, I'm already at hangars and habs. Get me out of here.
I was expecting the ship
Welcome
component to be
to the
huge,
ASOP vehicle
and then I
retrieval
remember it's
system.
an anvil and it's tiny.
The Arrow is a small ship, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of those components are the size of suitcases or even less. They're like smaller than a beer.
I'm still not
It
out of
even
the
sho-
habit. Go ahead,
It even
Davari.
shows my. It even shows my ladder still out for me to climb in it.
That's so weird. I don't know about you guys, but I love the process of like buying cargo and then having to go like move it up from inventory from your warehouse, then move it onto the grids. It just
I don't know. I haven't got to that point yet.
it takes more time, but it just feels more like it should.
I'll have to like look at your.
Yeah,
So
Bone Salesman, real quick, Shiny. So Bone Salesman, I wanted to call something out because we had a glitch in our last giveaway, where I ended it on the Tom's giveaway bot. So it's gonna say it was you, but it was Rofus first and it wasn't showing in chat. And so I was worried that someone would use that command in chat. Rofus was the second person, and then when I rolled it on the Twitch side, it showed Rofus, but the re-roll on the Tom's giveaway by side showed Bone Salesman because it acted like Rofus didn't get it. So I just wanted to clarify that. So that didn't confuse you. Yeah. It stressed me out when it happened because I ended it on the giveaway bot side and it didn't fire it up in chat. And I was like, what the hell? Like, why didn't it fire it up in chat? Because it's supposed to do the 3, 2, 1, right? And so I was like, I went to Twitch chat and I like hit reroll giveaway, and then it actually captured the right person. But then on the website side, it said it was you, and I was like, well, it was Rofus first. So I just wanted you to know that, because you were that second person that came up. Yeah, Tom's giveaway bot is. I really like the way that it watches it, like the watch time. But yeah, it's I'm thinking about some other stuff. Just run last winter then. What do you mean by that? Let's see, freight elevator. What am I doing over here? Didn't actually pull my cargo up, did I? When it isn't showing up last winter. Okay, I'll have to remember that next time. Thank you for that, Bone Salesman. Yeah, I'm pretty technical, so I've thought about like maybe I just build one that only I use. I'm on the fence about it. It's just finding time to build something. But I think Tom's giveaway bot is the only bot out there right now that does watch time that I can find, which is really nice. I'm very thankful that he built that. It's very kind to share that with people. Davari, are you still having issues?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to move till you're open your hangar.
Okay.
Or should I just go to menu now so that way I'm ready when you're ready?
Well, where did you spawn when you first logged in tonight? Where's the last spot? I'm sorry, that's not the question I should have asked. I meant, where did you last land?
Right outside your hangar door.
But I mean, like, officially officially?
Oh, Orison.
Okay. You wouldn't be too far away, but let's try it if I open my hangar door. You can't, like, your ship won't move at all?
Nah, it's stuck there.
Okay.
Like it got super.
And you can't even get out of it?
Oh yeah, I can get out. I can put the ladder out, put canopy up. I can do everything. Turn it on, turn it off. Get in the seat. I just can't get the ship to rise up off the pad.
And this, I'm just asking it because sometimes it's one of those things right under your nose. Your engines are on, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay. I've been there, done that, so.
The other thing I've struggled with when I can't move is I've used my mouse wheel and scrolled and actually turned down my ability to, like, my throttle or whatever, my limiter, right down. So that's a thing too, I don't know.
Yeah.
Pain in the butt when you do it though. Okay.
One of the funniest things that's probably happened to me in Star Citizen is whenever you use something that they put into the game. So you use something they put into the game as a failsafe so people can't, like, cheat as a way to fix a bug. So, like, a couple patches ago when they introduced combat logging, I got stuck in, like, a buggy animation with the Karak going into the medical bay when they used to have a use button there. And I was like, somebody come punch me so that I can log out, come back. Because if you log out, it helps reset your state, but it keeps you in the exact same spot. So, little tricks
You
like
gotta
that.
get punched.
Yeah. Okay, I'm about to open my hangar door, Davari. Is everybody ready? Wolf, are you all kitted out?
flying an engine right
I'm
now.
heading to L5 right now, and then I have to head down to Louisville.
Hangar door is opening. No, it's not. I need to... Yes, it is, actually.
But if you're really pressed for time, I can just take my Cutlass Blue.
I mean, we ideally need combat ships, so I think we'll be fine with just Davari until you're kitted out. Because I still gotta sell this stuff. So, is it letting you move yet, Davari?
Nope, I'm still stuck. You can fly over me though.
But if you push him using the ship,
I mean, I will bump into you slightly.
it just explodes on contact.
Hey, Ark, welcome in. How you doing?
G'day, mate.
G'day.
Okay, so I'm at Curl 1.
Can you see me sitting there?
I see you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bump you very slowly.
Oh, give him the old talk to a...
I'm sorry, F7. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this. What a gun that you put on the top. That's hilarious.
Sometimes it's ridiculous, but it's so much fun.
Is that a size 5 gun?
Yeah.
Are you good now,
You can
Davari?
do-
Yeah, I'm peachy, thank you.
You're welcome. Just needed a little tap. That was a cool view to watch. You just, like, boost off.
Give him just a little...
Alright, so... Back to Orison to sell this, and then we'll be good to try our ground side stuff.
Wait, isn't there supposed to be a turret on top of the F-8C?
Yeah, I believe so.
How did
It's
he
two by
remove the
default.
turret?
What are you saying?
What ship is he using?
He's in the F7A right now.
Oh.
Or F7C. C. I shouldn't have said F7A. My bad. They all kind of look the same, though. Those F7s.
Oh, you're gonna be like that, are you?
It's like when they sold the Mark 1 pack at, what was it, ILW? And I was just like, they all look the same. Back to Crusader we go. We'll sell. I'll hydrate. I'll eat food. Please, chat, do not let me leave Orison without hydrating and eating something.
No, I think we will.
I'm hydrating right now. Budweiser! Okay, so I got everything I need. My ship's got the Humera on there. It's fully loaded Argo raft. Test it out. Now it's just a matter of where you want me to go.
You are in a... You're in the raft, right? You said?
Yep.
Okay, so for
Might as well for a smaller
now...
test.
Go ahead and get en route to Hurston. And same to you, Wolf. Whenever you're all kitted out, just follow Shiny to Hurston. And then Davari and I will make our way to you all from Crusader. And then we'll pick a point.
Well, I'm just outside of where you guys are too, so I'm just in Crusader Lagrange.
I mean, you can hang Shiny if you want, but if you wanted to get en route somewhere, Hurston would be the
I'm
place.
gonna do that and then make a quick run.
Okay.
Oh, it gave me a large hangar again.
Yeah,
Are you-
that's the cool thing I like about the raft. I have to. It's just like Starfare. I have to actually put it in VTOL mode to lift off easily.
Mm-hmm.
Like it feels like a truck.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Yeah, that's how the Yeah, it's the raft. Yeah, because I played with that the other day. Really enjoyed that. And the way the thruster
I
looked
like
too,
that
it's really
gameplay.
cool.
Like the Starfare, like you have to know what you're doing, or you're gonna fall from the sky. And I kind of like that. I like the loaded. Like it just makes trucking a little, because apparently the C2 flies like it's got no cargo, and that's supposed to change. It won't fly as good.
Yeah, there's a really good site for that. From patch to patch, Digital showed it to me the other day. I think it's called Spy Viewer, and you can see like from patch to patch like what the maneuverability was on ships, and like compare them side by side. It's really cool.
Oh my god, I'm so used to just running around looking for the shop. And now I can just look at my...
Your map.
Oh, you're one of those
Yeah.
people that actually uses the map. I sometimes forget about it.
Oh, I forget about it all.
I literally forgot about it entirely, and then it was like, wait a minute.
I have a lot of respect for people that have played this game longer than me, because the pain that I have been through, man,
Why
I can
is
only
everything
imagine.
obstructed?
I don't ever want to think about the old star map again.
Yeah, this was
Now
way
let's
back.
think about the old star map again.
No, good.
It could be worse. You could have the really old star map.
See, I'm telling you, I'm sure that that's why I have so much respect for people that have played longer than me, because they've seen worse things. But
Is there anything I can align to?
the one thing that has probably scarred me for a long time is the sounds from the personal hangars on first release. It was PTU, so I don't know if that counts, but hearing people move boxes around in their hangars when you're in your own hangar, and then getting screamed at by the industrial sounds as soon as you open your hangar. Ooh. That was rough.
This is really weird. Everything is obstructed as I'm trying to leave this Lagrange point. What am I doing wrong here?
I would probably power down and power back up. Yeah, Dyer, that is the plan after I land. Thank you for the reminder. What's a loose rhyme? Plan, land. It's one of those loose rhymes. It's good songwriting, though.
Okay, now I can route Thurston. You're a good call on that one.
I need a good sound redeem for what? Oh, for in-game hydrating and eating.
Imagine if we had a attach up a fuel line to our ships to refuel.
That technically is a thing, but it's not a required thing.
Really?
Yeah, with the Starfare.
Well. Starfire doesn't count because no one uses it.
Nox and I took it out one night. He refueled my ship.
One night out of how many?
So speak for yourself, bud. The next time Shiny is stranded in a reclaimer, he'll need a Starfare. Did the Starfare break? Was that your question?
Yeah, didn't it break?
I don't know enough about the Starfare to answer that question. Hard to say. Oh, I wanted to do the auto unloading this time, so let's store it.
Okay, I'm just under 20 out from Hurston.
Okay. Wolf,
Hey,
what's
don't
your
be
status?
I landed in here with you.
Oh
Probably
god.
Just land at the station there.
I just saw you, Davari. Yeah, you might want to move off pad if you want to stay there. Are you in your ship? Yeah, maybe like go over into a corner and just make sure you're past the little like yellow caution strip. Let me know when you're good. Yeah, Dyer, it's like sometimes I wish they wouldn't give you your home hangar whenever you're landing at your home, but that seems to be the way they approach it.
Yeah, I really wish it was like whatever you. Well, I guess it's got to give you a big enough station for you to pull anything you own.
Dyer, you are still on the landing pad.
Took Dyer will redeemed hydrate.
I meant to say Davari. I think I said Dyer.
You did just say Dyer.
I don't know that that'll fit off the pad in here.
Where is off the pad?
Anywhere past this yellow strip.
That yellow strip?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, try.
There's no way.
See if you can fit it underneath over here, Davari. Just be careful, because I tried this once with the Cuddy Red, and it got very interesting.
Mhm.
Okay, you're
Cuddy
off.
Red turned
You're off. You're good. You're good there. I'm a little worried about you trying to get out of your ship, though. And glitching into the map. Dyer, you'll get over it. You'll be offended for a little while, then you'll get over it. I don't remember parking that there. Isn't that sad? But cool.
Welcome.
First of all, Davari, how rude. You're littering my hangar with your
Welcome.
F7C.
The ASOP vehicle
With my
retrieval
ship.
system.
I only think a whole A with paints will help me through this pain. Well, Tyre, may the odds
I
be
had-
ever in your favor.
I had landed to help you unload.
Oh, I see. That I appreciate that. That's kind. Let's store it because I wanted to test that.
It took away my ship.
What do you mean by that?
It took me out of my seat entirely when I was in the hangar.
That happens. Yeah.
I'm just gonna dock at Everest right now, or at least stick close to it.
That's perfect. Yeah, because we'll be going down to either Rappel or Pickersfield on Hurston proper.
Oh. Yeah, I just don't want to be floating above them. You guys are gonna be bit anyways. I might as well dock and refuel, even though I don't really need much. I barely used anything to come here.
And that's with the military drive, right?
No, I civilian, eh?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Civilian A gives the best speed to, like it's the best middle ground. Speed to fuel.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it for most things. Just like an Atlas, right?
Ship is stored. So,
Please proceed. Sign landing bay.
and the boxes that I stored are the biggest size that I could get for that ship. So it should be the shortest amount of time to move the boxes for auto unloading.
The sound of the hangar coming up is gonna annoy us all eventually.
Oh, I'm already over it. Like I said, that sound you hear. That is the sound of just sheer terror in PTU. It was basically
Okay, so
every
guys,
time you
we
stepped.
need to have that as a sound alert.
Absolutely not. Every time you stepped into your hangar from the elevator, you heard that sound scream at you, and then on top of that, you'd hear all the sounds of other hangars. People like moving around their boxes and stuff. It was so loud.
Yeah, we need it as a sound alert to
So did
terrify
they
it.
fix it before?
They fixed it, but I did experience it earlier, so I'm not sure it's not fully gone yet. I'm not sure that it's fully
Must just be
gone yet.
glitched that it.
Yeah. I'll take the next train and I'll take a drink while I wait.
Hydrate.
Speaking
have
of
been called
real
hydrate.
life hydrate, never actually did that.
Yeah,
Should do
drink
that.
water. So the girlfriend. Do you drink water? No. Then do it.
I'm gonna drink at the same time as my in-game character.
Here you go. Give this landing zone to another customer. No, you're not. You're gonna let me land.
And just to piss Dyer off, I'm not gonna fully top off. I'm gonna get to 98, 99% water.
Well, you're a monster. I'm not OCD like some people, but damn, that's violent.
It's your death, not your problem, not my problem.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
There's a delay, so I can't. There's a slight delay with when you consume water and then when it goes up, so I've got to be careful. 91%.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Oh, am I bugged? God damn it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, I did it. I did it. 99%. It's perfect.
Shuttle will be
Perfect.
departing.
There you go. So like this Lance, like when me and the ex, like my ex-wife and I split, he lives with my friend Lance, and he's like super OCD, like super like you could measure between his magic cards when he played, or you could measure between like magazines on his table.
Mhm.
And I used to just leave because I had a habit, like we had babies, like when I was younger, when like the kids were young. So you just, if you're using the microwave, you would never let it go to beep because sometimes it would wake the kids up, like when they were
Yeah.
when they were babies. So you would never let it go past one ever. And so I would leave one on his microwave all the time, and he would lose his mind at me. And so
I
I
would
just, I
too.
don't
That
know.
would be annoying.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things because you just
You don't want to wake the kids
just
up,
get,
yeah.
yeah, man,
My
it's
kids have
fucking,
been out of the house for years, and I still do that.
yeah, right. Like it's one of those, like if you had any like really light sleeping babies, like 1 second on the microwave is normal. I walk by and clear it if I want to see the time, but
Mhm.
I'll leave a second on it all the time, and it still drives like Lance, like because Lance works with me too, right? So like I'll like microwave my coffee because it maybe got a little cold.
Mhm.
And sure enough, I'll leave a second on there, and he's like, "Really, really?" I'm like, "Sorry, dude." Like it's so
Well, and at
horrible
this point,
habit.
you're probably just doing it to fuck with them, you know?
Please
Well,
prepare.
sometimes if I know he's there, I'll do it just because.
Yeah, yeah.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Yeah, I've gotten into the habit now. I don't know if it's true or not, and maybe you all do because you have kids, but I I heard slash read that like the reason why the microwave beeps that many times is it's like a radiation safety thing. And so I've gotten into the habit now of I don't let the microwave get to that sound, and then I do the beeps in my head before I open up the microwave.
I stick my head in there as fast as I can. It's like the
I don't know
queuing
if
up at
that's true or
McDonald's.
not with the radiation, but I
That
just
doesn't sound
read
true.
that. I read that
Yeah,
somewhere.
I don't think that's. I don't think it's very valid, but if it was, I would seriously open the door as quick as I could and put my head in there every time.
Dyer says it's not true, so it must not be true.
Oh, why
Well-
can't I find Louisville on this map?
So, Limbo, the thing with radiation is on or it is off.
Okay.
So, if say the microwave radiation is transmitting. Hey, here's a fun fact. Did you know that Wi-Fi and microwave is pretty well the same goddamn thing? So if you have a strong enough, if you have a strong enough transmitter for Wi-Fi, it could seriously like damage your brain.
That's
It's like-
scary.
Yeah, it's my girlfriend. I can't put a Starlink modem in her room.
Wow.
Like if we had it in her room and she was getting headaches like crazy, we moved it out in the living room. They stopped. We put it back in the room just to try it. Headaches. So it's like no, it's just got to be. There's got to be a wall in between it. Oh,
Interesting.
It's a thing.
I gotta
It
ask you,
could also be a placebo effect kind of thing.
since
Yeah,
you have
There are a lot of tests because apparently they are very similar in a lot of ways. I can't remember.
Let's clear comms for 1 second. What's up, Davari?
Oh, I was just gonna ask him. I was thinking about getting Starlink. How did he like it?
Oh, I thought you had an in-game question. I'm sorry, Shiny. My bad.
No, all is good. No, and cool, man. Starlink. So we have 3 Starlink. We have 3 mobile Starlinks on our company vehicles, like our mobile units that we have. And then the girlfriend has one, and I just ordered one for the Nerd Throne because I'm moving out to her place, so she lives out of town. I have a Generation 3. I can't say how it is, but the Generation 2s have been flawless. They've been fantastic. The only shitty thing is, like for a single household, they're a lot better than a lot of options. But they're definitely better than mobile. But if I'm downloading, like if her kids, like one of them is FaceTiming his sister and he's playing on a Switch, and the other one's watching, movies on Netflix or something, and then the girlfriend's doing something else, and we're looking at stuff on our phones. It's noticeable, so that's why I have my own for my computer. Like if I download something, I can like shut everybody else off. But I mean, overall, it's great. Like, very remote locations because like I live in Canada, northern Canada, so like we have very remote locations that we use for work, and yeah, you're consistently like 40 to 80 megabits per second. Pretty good.
It took me a day and a half to download this game. I've got to be faster than that.
Yeah.
Starlink. I'll download this game like in a couple hours.
So, just for science, real quick. 1,600 or 64 SCU, 416 boxes takes about a minute and 40 seconds to auto unload, and it costs 2.2 AUEC for it. So that's what you're set back for letting them just unload it for you.
just 2.2 EC or 2.2 thousand?
Total. So like 2,200 AUEC total for them to move the boxes for you, and then wait a minute and 40 seconds.
Dire. Electromagnetic hypersensitivity is a thing that's being tested right now, and it is actually something that a lot of universities are really pushing to check into, because there are people who are claiming for headaches if they're too close to Wi-Fi routers over long periods of time. She's fine if she's sitting around it like regularly. It's only if she's like sleeping around it for like overnight. So electromagnetic hypersensitivity is a thing that's the term they're calling it, that they're investigating to see if it's actually a problem health-wise. And it's only things like causing headaches. It's not like major health issues like everybody thought with 5G or whatever. It's just, maybe you have a hypersensitivity to it, and it causes discomfort or headaches over long periods of time.
Yeah, that'll be
anybody
interesting to
checked
learn.
if I
Yeah,
can-
because that's like, why would it be causing that?
Well, it's no different. Like, you think about it, your cell phone doesn't have a huge amount of transmission capabilities, but we shield its transmitter for obvious reasons due to health, right? That's why the Starlink and the Motorola flip phones used to have the flipping capabilities with shielding.
What's your question,
So
Avari?
Sorry,
has anybody checked if I can store my ship from aliens?
You can store your ship from what?
Has anybody checked if they can store another person's ship from another person's hangar? If I put my F7 in the pad and hit store, would it do it?
I believe so, because when you interact with a terminal in someone else's hangar, it should be your... Well, it would probably show that your ship is unknown, if I had to guess. So you probably wouldn't be able to do that. It's something to test, but I would guess that your ship would show an unknown status if you tried to do that. I don't know that it would say like on in Limbo 35's hangar, that hangar pad, if that makes sense.
I literally cannot find Louisville on Houston. Oh, it's right here. Hidden.
See, this is the kind of buggy shit that like just, ugh, I hate it. I wish it wasn't like this. Because it's like, this should work, right? The ship is stored. And
what is going on, Limbo?
to be fair, though, this is a live test environment. I'm gonna reel it back, but I should be able to tell the station to unload my hangar. It's not working.
I didn't say anything about Eve. Did I die, or are we talking about a different jar?
He's probably talking about me.
Hey, Dyer, and that's interesting. Like, I can't say for certain. All I know is that we got the Starlink, and then she had headaches for like 2 weeks straight. We moved the Starlink, it stopped immediately. Then we brought it back into the room just to test it, and they, like, after like a week of no headaches, put it back in. She had headaches. We moved it out, and we haven't since. So I have no idea. I have no idea if it's like a real thing. Maybe it is a placebo effect. I have no idea. But all I know is like it's an interesting thought, because who's to say that, we've increased our amount of like activity within our local space exponentially in the last 20 years. So it's kind of hard to say, really. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know.
I'm gonna try a different terminal. Yeah, it's one of those things where like I feel like I would look forward to the studies, because if you think about it, there's science we don't know the answers to, and that's the whole purpose of studies and controlled studies, so that you're
And multiple studies.
you're controlling variables, stuff like that. Welcome in, Zero. Welcome in. How are you doing? But like, yeah, that's.
Well, yeah. Until
interested
they
to see
do
that
multiple
research.
studies, right?
Mhm.
Until they, it's But it is interesting to think. I mean, let's face it. There's lots of studies and data that say cell phones aren't good over long periods of time close to your face. and that using speakerphone is good. Like that's why they had shielding originally.
Hmm.
So who's to say? I have no idea.
Yeah,
Right,
it's going well.
right.
It's going well, Zero. Just getting into some RMC runs. Gonna try out the ground locations,
When
see
I
if they're
woke
still
up
bugged.
the next day, hundreds of flight hours makes a lot more sense.
Damn, those guns are big.
Speaking of being wrong, Limbo, when I woke up the next day, hundreds of flight hours makes a lot more sense. Oh, he's talking about, so the end of the night, the other night, Dyer and I were playing, and we were just talking about like how many to become like a private pilot, like whatever the lowest class is to fly a
You talking like in real life?
yes, real life.
Okay.
And I was saying that I thought